Can you please identify yourself first?
I'm Sergeant Mark Coates.
Sergeant Mark. And show number?
Show number's there.
5377.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm independent journalist. I'm gathering footage for a story.
You're an independent journalist?
Yes.
You got a press pass?
I'm independent. So.
Okay, you don't work for anyone then?
So do you know what independent is?
Are you working for a particular company?
No, I'm independent. I work for myself.
So what is the purpose of filming today?
Just gathering some footage for a story, sir.
What's the story?
I cannot tell. I'm still working on it, so I cannot say.
But what is the reason that you're filming? Because this is a secure police building.
Yeah.
We also have to ask questions why people are filming.
Yeah, and I told you.
You said it's for a story, but you haven't told me what the story's about.
But I don't have to tell you about the stories, but I'm still working on it, right? So it's not finished. If it's finished, when I publish it, you'll see what the story is. But I'm still working on it, so I don't want to compromise my story.
You're not going to compromise the story, because I'm not. From my point of view, I just need to be happy you're here for the right reasons. Yeah. Because police officers and police.
In today's case, a simple camera lens turns into a full-blown police confrontation, and the law itself gets tested. An independent journalist starts filming a police station, something entirely legal from public space, when a sergeant steps out, not with curiosity, but with control. What begins as questions about journalism quickly spirals into threats under the UK Terrorism Act. We'll see how one officer uses one of the country's most serious powers as a tool for intimidation, and how that decision ends up costing taxpayers hundreds of pounds. Keep watching, because this isn't just about filming. It's about how far authority can bend the rules before it breaks them.
I cannot tell you about the story. I'm just gathering some footage, so I'm an independent journalist, and that's it really.
But you've got a story in mind.
Yeah, I do have a story in mind, yeah.
So I need to know what that story is about. Is it to do with what security like around the police building, what the coming and going spaces?
I cannot tell.
Because the route we're going to go down is you're going to be stopped and searched under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, whereby we will seize your phone, we look at your phone and say,
it's going to seize my phone?
We can seize your phone if we feel we have to.
What grounds, sir?
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
But what grounds? What grounds?
Just telling you, let me explain.
Okay.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you can be stopped and detained and searched. And part of that search, we can look at your phone and we can see what photographs you've got.
Yeah, but
don't turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning my phone off.
Turn your phone off, we will see.
No, I'm not turning your phone off.
Right, so that's the route we can go down. I'm not saying we will go down that route. But at the moment, I'm not satisfied. The reason why you're filming here, you've told me it's for a story.
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me what the story's about.
Well,
do not turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning it off. I don't want.
I'm going to seize your phone now. Do not turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning it off. I don't want. No.
I'm going to seize your phone now.
I'm not turning.
I'm going to seize your phone at the moment under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act because you seem to be trying to turn it off.
No.
This first exchange sets the tone. Notice how the sergeant never cites any actual law being broken. Instead, he builds his authority around emotion, his own discomfort. It's a subtle tactic. Reframe a legal activity into a personal concern. Once that happens, the narrative shifts. Suddenly, the journalist isn't just holding a camera. He's someone who needs to make the sergeant happy. That's a red flag. Policing isn't about personal comfort. It's about lawful boundaries. But that line blurs the moment emotion becomes justification.
We'll go down the route then. You're now detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. You're going to be stopped and searched. Part of that, I need your details so I can check to see who you are, and we have the power.
But you're abusing. Okay, so if I don't give you my name, are you going to arrest me?
I'm not saying I'm going to arrest you. I'm saying you'll be detained. I've asked you the reason why you're filming.
Yeah.
You told me for a story.
Yeah. I'm an independent journalist.
Which is fine. I understand that. But you can't tell me the story. So
I cannot tell you the story, right? Because I'm working on it. It's not finished yet, sir.
But you must have a concept.
Yeah, I'm just walking around and film in the city of London.
You're filming a police station.
Yeah, why not? I'm staying on a public. Right, this is a public payment.
Yeah.
So you took my phone, right?
I've took your phone because I think you were trying to.
No, I don't want to. I just want to be filmed because I want to make sure what I'm doing is right. I'm not hiding. I want to keep filming. I don't want to stop filming. Please film me. Can I have? So you seize my phone, and I'm not happy with seizing my phone.
We haven't seized it. We've taken it off you.
Well, we take it, but it's not in me. It's not in me. No, I don't want to turn it off. I want to continue filming. Can I have my phone and continue filming, sir?
At the moment, you're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Part of that is we are going to examine your phone for photographs you've been taken today, and power to do that. It's under Section 43. And also, I need to do.
The instant the sergeant reaches for the phone, the encounter shifts from questionable to outright unlawful. There's no arrest, no warrant, no legal search, just an officer acting on impulse. What's especially chilling here is how Section 43 of the Terrorism Act is used as a threat, not a lawful process. That act was designed for national security, not to intimidate journalists filming a gate. It's a misuse that erodes public trust. Because if terrorism laws can be twisted this easily...
Not particularly, but we will make some more inquiries. The quicker we get your ID, the quicker we can check.
So if it is a lawful order, I give him a lawful order to give my identity.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you are detained. As part of that, we have the power to look at your phone and also do some checks on you and to search you.
Okay, but so is it a lawful order?
It's an order. It's a
I
power.
give him a lawful order. So if you give me a lawful order to give you my name and date of birth, I'm gonna give it, but under the threat of arrest. If you don't give me
a threat of arrest.
So if it's not under the threat of arrest, I don't want to give it.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, we need to do some checks on you. Right. Shall I explain why you've been detained then?
Explain, what are the grounds?
Because you are seen outside the police station filming. As we've passed you, you're holding your phone like this, so we can photograph yourself, but clearly filming the gate. Part of that gate is a security pad, so I don't know whether you're filming to see if officers are pressing that to get access to the building. This is a police building. You gave a reason, you're an independent journalist and you're making a story. But you can't tell me the context of that story, you can't tell me why you're here.
I told you.
This part reveals the deeper manipulation at play. The sergeant claims he hasn't seized the phone, even though it's literally been taken away. That's not just semantics, that's strategy. By downplaying the act, he's trying to soften what's legally a seizure. But under the law, taking property without consent is still a seizure, no matter the vocabulary. It's a textbook move. Rebrand an abuse of power as a procedural misunderstanding. Yet the more he explains, the more obvious it becomes. He's rewriting definitions on the spot to justify overreach.
18186.
You're detained under Section 43.
I don't agree. I don't agree with any search seizure. I'm gonna file a civil claim against you because you're violating my rights. I'm staying on public property, peacefully exercising my rights to film in public. I've done nothing wrong.
I haven't seen you done anything wrong.
What grounds do you have to believe I'm a terrorist?
I didn't say you were a terrorist.
So why are you using Section 42 of Terrorism Act if I'm not a terrorist?
Nice and calm. Because you are filming outside the police station.
But you said I'm not a terrorist, sir.
I didn't say you're a terrorist. I said you're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
So do you think I'm a terrorist?
I didn't say you were.
Why using Section 43? You have to have a reasonable grounds to believe I'm a terrorist.
Because you're seen outside the police station filming a keypad and officers going in and out.
But that's not real ground.
But in this current role, obviously, a lot of police officers are targeted by people who wish to do us harm.
You don't have reasonable...
What's happening here is a perfect example of how vague suspicion can be weaponized. The sergeant's reasoning that filming a keypad might be suspicious collapses under basic scrutiny. If public visibility itself is a threat, then every CCTV camera, journalist, or tourist is a suspect. This logic transforms everyday observation into potential terrorism. It's paranoia disguised as precaution, and it's exactly the kind of mindset these laws were supposed to prevent, not empower.
You may not agree with it, sir, but I've tried to explain on a number of occasions.
I don't agree on that. This is unlawful search of my bag. Unlawful. Sorry, what are you expecting to find, sir? You have to tell me what you're expecting to find from my bag. Under Section 42 of Terrorism Act. What are you expecting to find, sir?
There may be evidence that you are using...
Like what?
If you're not going to keep talking over me, I'm not going to be able to explain to you.
Okay, you have to tell me before starting the search, actually. Can you tell me what you're expecting to find in my bag and in myself?
I'll explain to you, you've been detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act because we have the power to search your phone and your bag and you for any article.
But you have to tell me. You have to tell me.
You don't want to talk or you do want to talk?
I just want to understand.
Any articles that you may use in the event of planning a terrorist attack.
Like what?
Any articles. A camera, a weapon.
That's the breaking point. The sergeant openly admits he doesn't think the journalist is a terrorist. And yet, he still uses the Terrorism Act to detain and search. That's like arresting someone for speeding when you know they weren't driving. It's a self-contradiction that exposes the whole encounter for what it is, control masquerading as procedure. The second he says, "I didn't say you were a terrorist," the case legally unravels. From that moment on, every action becomes indefensible and expensive.
Search, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what's in there.
Oh, okay.
Just for safety, for everyone's safety.
Okay. Okay, a thorough search by the sergeant. Sorry, who are you, sir?
PC O'Neill.
PC O'Neill. Okay, and you're...
There it is, the fallout. Sergeant Mark Coates' unlawful detention didn't just cost him credibility. It cost taxpayers $1,500. The payout confirms what the footage already proved. This wasn't counterterrorism, it was coercion. A lawful citizen exercising a lawful right was treated like a suspect because authority felt uncomfortable. And in the end, that discomfort had a price tag. This is why accountability matters, because every abuse, no matter how small, chips away at public trust. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real-world breakdowns of power, law, and accountability.